Good day, class. My name is Lucky Peters, and I'm responsible for teaching principles of marketing at the International University of Management. Today, we are going to look at Lecture 4 that deals with managing marketing information. Now, managing marketing information is a very important topic. It is an exam type of topic, a popular exam topic, and the question would goes as follows. Explain the different types of sources that a marketer can get marketing information from. It's a 20 marks question. So it's a popular question. It will be good if you could work it out for yourselves. Now, by the end of this class, at the end of this class, you should be able to understand what marketing information is. You should be able to understand what the three sources are, to understand, list them, and to explain the three sources of marketing information. You should also be able to understand and outline the steps of marketing research, and then, very important, the benefits of marketing research in the context of marketing. Now, in order to produce superior customer value, and in order to produce superior customer satisfaction, an organization needs information that is almost available. You need hands-on information that will help you to come up with a good product. You need hands-on information that will help you as a marketer to come up with good marketing strategies of a particular product or a service that your company is having. So now, if you do not have this information, either from within or information from outside that influences the business operations, it would be very difficult for you to remain competitive. Therefore, some of this information, like I said, can be internal, some might be internal or external, sorry. Now, there are three sources where a marketer can obtain information that is useful for the growth of the organization. The first source is called internal data. The second source of information is called marketing intelligence. And the third source is called marketing research. Now let's go back to the very first source, marketing intelligence. No, the internal data. Let's look at the very first source, which is internal data. Internal data refers to all those information that is kept within the organization, not outside. It is within the business. Whenever you need information, for example, on how a product, the sales of a particular product in the past was, you can go back to this particular source, click, and you will get information about the progress of a particular product. If you want to find out what the response of customers was over a period of time, it's easy if you have this information internally. So internal data refers to all those information that are electronically collected and stored in the business. Let's take this example. We have Lewis stores, and then we also have stores such as Home Corp. Suppose you want to go and buy a television, or you want to go and buy any other product. The information that you will be asked by the salesperson would be things like your ID, your address, your where do you work, how much do you pay. All this information is information that the organization will be gathering and storing internally, so that anytime in the future they can access it and call you if there's something new. So what are they doing? They are gathering internal data. With this particular data, it is very easy for them to come up with different marketing strategies that will help this particular organization to grow. So we are talking about things such as inventories. What was a popular product? What product did very well? What product sales were not good enough? All this information are internally stored. That is called internal data. Internal data, everything that is stored internally in the organization, not information that you get from outside. The second type of source is called marketing intelligence, right? Now, marketing intelligence is not from within. Marketing intelligence is from outside. It is when you systematically collect information, you collect data, and you analyze it so that whatever information you can get from it will help you at the end of the day as a marketing student or as a marketing practitioner to come up with good marketing strategies, to be on top of your game, and to make sure you remain relevant in the market. So, marketing intelligence could be information about your competitors. You need to find out on almost on a daily basis what type of competitors do you have around you. How strong are they? How big are they? What type of products are they selling? How come they are surviving and you might be struggling? What kind of sales promotions are they having and when are they having it? When you collect that kind of information, it will help you to better strategize. It will help you to be on top of the game and to remain relevant in the industry. You may also want to know about the type of customers that you have. What type of customers are out there? Sometimes you start a business and you have not gathered information about your customers. Are these customers working? Will they be able to support you financially, or to buy your products and to pay for it? Or are these customers people that would come to you and rather want to take something on credit? Remember, you want cash now because you want to grow. What type of customers are out there? A customer becomes powerful if this particular customer buys in bulk. A customer becomes powerful if he or she buys in bulk, because such a customer can force you to negotiate your own price. How many are they out there? How many of these customers are out there that would come and buy stock in a large quantity and ask you for discounts? How will you deal with it? Some other intelligence that you might collect from outside could be opportunities out there. Are there any opportunities for us to grow? And if there are, what kind of opportunities are there? You can only get this if you conduct a marketing intelligence survey. So, when there are opportunities, it's an opportunity to grow. You need to find out, is it possible for me to partner with another organization? Is it possible to get somebody that would help me to distribute my product to reach my customers at the right time, the right place, the right quantity? It's important. Therefore, also is it important to find out any information outside that might be a threat to your organization. If you don't do that, you might find threats that are causing you serious problems and you have not anticipated how to mitigate this particular problem. What are you doing? You are collecting marketing intelligence. Why are you collecting marketing intelligence? Because you want to be in a good position to come up with improved strategic decision making and to make sure that you remain relevant in the business. Now, where can we get this type of intelligence? This information you can easily obtain through publications, annual reports of your competitors. You can easily get it on the internet of your competitors. Sometimes you can visit trade fairs trade shows. It's at a trade show where you would find different kinds of organizations that have products, new products. You go out there, visit the trade shows, and collect information, leaflets as to how you can go about to collect information. So the first one is internal data. The second one is marketing intelligence. Let's look at the third one. The third source of marketing intelligence, or the third source of marketing information, is marketing research. It's a popular exam question on its own. It's a popular exam question on its own, and it reads as follows: explain what marketing research is and discuss the different steps of the marketing research process. I repeat, explain what marketing research is and discuss the different steps in the marketing research process. Just like marketing intelligence, you are also collecting certain information. You are also collecting information that will help you to understand a particular marketing problem that the organization is facing. So, with marketing research, it's about trying to find out what are the issues within the organization, or what are the issues outside the organization in the industry that that could be a challenge to the organization. There has to be a problem that you want to address. So you will be systematically collecting information, you will analyze this information, you will report the data, and then you will make some recommendations. That is what marketing research is all about. Now, the different steps, there are different steps in marketing, the marketing research process. The first step is that you must have a topic of interest. What exactly is it that you want to find out about the problem in the industry with regard to marketing or marketing related issues? So it is within this particular topic that you clearly define what the problem is. The problem could be sales. And if the problem is sales, perhaps your topic would be investigating the factors that are influencing the sales of a particular product. It could be customers. Maybe some of your customers, the customers that have been supporting you over the years, has decreased. So that's a particular problem that you would want to find out. What is this problem? What are the causes? And how can I address it? So a topic could be investigating the decrease in customers over a period of time. So there are problems out there, whether it's sales, customers, sometimes internal programs, sometimes it's the problems caused by management. What exactly is this topic that you want to work on? Step one. Step two is then to come up with or to define your marketing research process. What exactly is the problem that you have identified? You are defining the marketing, the research problem. What exactly is the problem? Step two, define the marketing research problem. What is it that you have identified that is a problem that needs to be addressed? That's what you would do in step three. After that, you would then come up with marketing research objectives. So the objectives you will draw from your research problem. And all objectives starts with the word to. If in the problem you discussed sales, an example of an objective would be to identify the factors that has influenced sales. That's an objective. So once you have your research problem and you have your research objectives, then you must develop a plan. The plan should explain to you how will you go about to collect information. How will you go about to collect information? When will you collect this information? Where will you collect it? Whom are you going to target? In the step 3, step 4, it is developing a research plan for collecting information. Step 4, developing a research plan for collecting information. Now, you would need what we call instruments to collect information. And these instruments could be interviews that you are conducting. It could be that you are conducting, that you are using questionnaires. It could be that you want to collect information through observation. Now, let's say you decide that you are going to interview. It's also you must also make it very clear what type of interviews are you going to use? Is it face to face? Will it be telephonic? Or will it be will you have a guide of questions that you give these people to answer to? What type of interviews? Questionnaires? Questions? You would go around to businesses and you will see sometimes they have a small questionnaire and then they will ask you, can you kindly please complete this form? The purpose is not just to keep you busy, it is to get some information from you about a particular problem that they are addressing. Sometimes you would see that you'd, for example, go to Checkers, or you will go to Pick and Pay, and you will find that somewhere in the corner of the shop there's somebody selling sauce. Not selling. This person has cut sausages in small pieces and just wants you to taste it. It's not just out of generosity. No, 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 no. This person wants to find out at the end of the day, after you have tasted that sausage, what kind of information. You will then say, maybe it's too fatty, it's too salty, it's good. That is the information that they would be then collecting. So the next step is then to analyze this information. You have collected it. You need to analyze the information so that you can draw some lessons from this particular information. If there are 100 people, for example, that you've interviewed or that completed your questionnaire, how many of them have answered a particular question positively or negatively, and what does that say to you? So, in that step, you are just going to analyze it, the information that you've collected, and after analyzing it, you then want to draw some conclusions from whatever it is that you've analyzed. That, the greater majority of these people said no, they can only come to class on a Saturday. The greater majority of my students said that the online classes is a bit difficult because sometimes they have issues, networking issues. What are you concluding? And then the last step, you need to make some recommendations to management. The last step is to make some recommendations to the management. So those are the two questions, my class, which I've prepared for today. The two questions were to discuss the three sources of marketing information. And then number two, what is marketing research? And discuss the different steps of your marketing research. We have now come to the end of our class, and I'll hope to see you next time when we do our lecture 5. Thank you so much.